Command! Command! Can you hear me?
Copy that, soldier. I can hear you. Over.
I need backup. ASAP.
Backup? What exactly is going on over there?
What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. The guards. They're everywhere, goddammit. They're everywhere. I got potatoes to the north of me. I got pasta to the south of me.
Dear God.
And everywhere else is nothing but cupcakes, goddammit. What am I supposed to do?
I didn't realize it was that bad. Alright, soldier. This is what you're gonna do. It's time to start throwing the avocados.
Really? It's that dire?
I know it's drastic,
But it must be done. We will not submit.
God damn it.
Alright then. Bombs away.
It's Super Keto Monday. Hello everyone, and welcome to YouTube's favorite... Hello everyone, and welcome to YouTube's most underrated keto channel on the planet. It is me, Just Miraz, and this is Super Keto Monday. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. Come under my wing. This is my wing. You can be under it. This could be you. Today I want to talk about longevity and keto. Let's get started. So the keto diet is pretty hard, mainly because you have to keep track of your macros all the time, and unlike other diets, keto kicks you out of its fat burning process if you slip up. And it does this because in order for keto to work, you have to be engaged in ketosis. The only way that you keep ketosis is if you're eating high fats and almost no carbs. As soon as you start eating more carbs than you should, it's over. You will get kicked out of ketosis. And this is pretty scary to think about. So you're telling me that you can't go to someone's birthday and if they offer you a cake and you eat it, your diet is over with? That's insane. And this is a pretty big criticism that I've heard of a lot on YouTube. Because the keto diet has gotten really popular, many people start on it and then they're really dedicated, and then one really big event comes in. Like for us right now, Halloween is coming up. You tell me you can't steal your little kid's candy or your little brother's candy or your kid's candy? And here's something that you need to really understand. You don't have to always be on keto. Unlike being vegan, there is no ideology behind the keto diet. You see, keto is mostly just about taking care of your body in a way that you think is gonna help you the most. In many cases, keto can be really good for your body, and it could potentially extend your life by stopping or at least suppressing a lot of these diseases like epilepsy, metabolic syndrome, for women PCOS, diabetes, some cancers, autism, Parkinson's disease, gluten deficiency syndrome, Alzheimer's disease, even traumatic brain injuries. Keto can really help you in. For some of you that already have those diseases, you might want to just say, hey, keto is kind of the thing that I need for the rest of my life. I can't slip up. That's fine. Naturally, if you're ill, you have to do some sacrifices to make yourself feel better. But for the majority of people that don't have any of these diseases, you're allowed to give it a little break every now and then. See, personally for me, I take breaks on keto. That break could be anywhere between a day or even a couple of weeks, sometimes even a month. But either way, during my break, it doesn't mean that I'm just gonna go out and just start gobbling up a bunch of carbs. Like, no. If you go on YouTube and search why I quit keto, a bunch of influencers pop up and they give various reasons, but here are the main three that I found. One, it just plainly didn't work for them, and that is possible. Diets are very much a personal thing. What works for me may not work for you, and you have to understand that. There's no point in continuing a diet that's not working for you. However, I have come across a lot of these influencers that tried keto for like about a week and then just called it quits. Unfortunately, once you start keto, it comes with the keto flu, and it can take a couple of days or even a couple of weeks depending on your body to get over that. And it really just depends on your body. A week could potentially just not be long enough for you. So that might be a reason. But granted, there are times when people have gone past the keto flu and still decided that they should stop because it really wasn't working for them anyway. Reason number two is just that they just didn't like the food, which is obviously subjective by nature. But I would argue that there's plenty of food that isn't super carby that you can eat perfectly fine. You know, like if you're into all vegetables, you can do a whole avocado thing. If you only like fish, you know, there's perfectly good fatty salmon out there for you. If you like your red meats, obviously cows and porks and all of that, you can get those really fat cut meats. And if you like chicken, you can always get yourself some chicken wings because the thighs are really high in fat. But ultimately, that's up to you. And the third most common reason is their social life. This one I understand all too well. Because the keto diet is so restrictive, you really have to plan out your day a little more than any other diet, which can be really tricky. And depending on what friends you have around you, they may or may not be conscious of that with you. And if they're not, you might want to get rid of those friends. I don't know. They seem not to really care about your health there. Just saying. Which is fine. I understand that. Not everyone's going to be, especially with your coworkers or people that you just randomly see every now and then that you might just want to have some lunch with. But personally for me, when I'm going out with friends, I don't really see that much of an issue. Mainly because I can just tell my friends, hey, there's almost nothing for me to eat there. We can go over here, over here, over here. I already have a list of restaurants that I can eat in and all of my friends enjoy. So this isn't really much of an issue for me. The one that really gets to me though is special events. And what do I mean by that? Special events can really be anything from holidays to weddings to birthdays to anniversaries, Valentine's Day, Halloween, every other Tuesday. Just events that don't normally come by that often, but usually come with, very carby foods. And what I'm actually trying to say in this video is go for it. That's right. I'm telling you to eat carbs. That's right. That's right. I'm telling you to eat carbs. Like I mentioned earlier, there is no ideology of keto. You're not eating meat because you're trying to save the corn, all right? That's not a thing in keto. You're doing it because you want to feel better about yourself. Maybe you want to lose weight. Maybe you're trying to prevent diabetes. Maybe you're fighting diabetes. Maybe you're using it as a way to help treat some cancer symptoms. So there is no real reason why you can't just dip into carbs every now and then. Now don't get it confused with just eating any carbs either. There's a certain rule that I tend to follow, and it's honestly just, is it worth it? If I'm just going out with a couple of friends and I know that I see them every Friday, I'm not gonna go and eat carbs. If it's something common that I do all the time anyway, why would I jeopardize my health for that? It doesn't make sense. I'll find a permanent alternative to what I'm doing then. So if I'm going out with my friends on Friday, I make sure that I can find something to eat where we're gonna go. And my friends don't mind because they'll eat anything anyway. I go out with my friends on Friday, I can say, hey, let's go get some wings. And as long as the traditional wings aren't breaded, I'll be perfectly fine. Luckily, B-dubs is everywhere and you can go there and ask for traditional and you'll be totally fine. But let's say a wedding comes around, or it's my birthday, or it's my girlfriend's birthday, or it's an anniversary. I really don't mind eating carbs, and that's mainly because I'm in this for the long run. I want to get healthy just like everyone else. However, it's not a race, and as long as I know that I'm gonna get back on it, I'll be fine. Because keto isn't get skinny in 3 days or your money back. No, it's definitely more of a lifestyle, and if you're worried about any of the diseases that I mentioned earlier on this video, it's something that you kind of want to follow, and it comes with the added benefit. It targets more your fat than your muscles. If you're actually serious about keto and you want it to work, just get that long-term mentality and that worth it mentality together. I want to get healthier. I want to be able to do everything that I want. So if I'm with someone that I haven't been with in a really long time, or I'm trying to get back on the dating scene and this girl really likes pasta and you're really trying to impress her, fine, dip into it a little bit. Just put it in your head that this is just gonna happen once. Tomorrow I'm gonna go back on keto. So that's really it. I don't want you guys to be stressed out about making sure your macros are on point every single day for the rest of your life. I don't think that's reasonable for anyone, and any other diet, you still have some cheat meals in there. I don't see why keto would be any different. So, and that's it for me today. Hopefully you liked that video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.